Okay, so hi dear Virgo, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal monthly reading for all the Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the month of December 2025. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Virgo, the overall energy for Virgo people for the month of December 2025 is, let's see what we have. The overall energy for Virgo people for the month of December 2025. Let's see what we have. We have Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Star. Bottom of the deck is Knight of Cups. This is a very optimistic and positive and open kind of energy. Optimistic towards some kind of stability in your life, some kind of commitment kind of energy towards a goal of yours that you know is not going to come to fruition overnight, but with time, with patience, with optimism, with good vibes, good energy, and inspired actions from your side, something is going to be there for you at some point of time. You can say on divine timing. So there's a sense of commitment, there's a sense of trying to achieve something for the long term goal of your life. Commitment can be regarding health, can be regarding love, can be regarding your money, can be regarding your stability, finances, job, career. It can be regarding anything. And you know, this is something that's going to be there for the long term. You're creating something long term here. You're looking forward to have a long term kind of goal, lifetime kind of a goal coming to fruition in your life. And your energies are going to be super open to the idea of taking things slowly, taking things one day at a time, and with a pinch of optimism, with a pinch of, okay, everything is going to happen when it is supposed to happen, right? Pinch, not pinch. Like salt, pinch of salt, huh? Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Your heart is open, your energies are open, your heart is full of love and compassion and forgiveness towards actually everything and everyone around you, including yourself. And you are in this energy of, okay, whatever is supposed to happen will happen, but I know my goal, I know what I have to create for myself, and I'm going to go in that direction and make that happen. Yeah, that's the deal with you. That's the overall energy. Super open, super beautiful and aligned kind of energy. Let's see. In the recent past, what was happening? Virgo. We have the Six of Cups. In the recent past, there was a situation or bond or connection that was very close to your heart. It was close to home kind of a situation that you were very connected to. We'll talk about it, like what was happening actually there. Let's see. Let's understand the current energies for you guys, Virgo. Six of Swords. Right now, you are trying to move on towards calmer water, finding a peaceful solution to a problem that you guys are facing in your life, and trying to leave the past baggages behind. By the end of December, let's see what we have. High Priestess. You are going to be practicing silence or going more and more inwards. You are going to be very much intuitively connected to your inward energies. Like you will be knowing certain things before they are going to come to fusion. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Cups in the recent past for you guys, Virgo. We had the Five of Swords, the Empress, the Ten of Swords. Oh, you were very stressed out because something stopped working in the past that was like close to your home. Maybe a situation ended, maybe you had a breakup with somebody, the breakup or separation with someone, or you had to leave your house behind to move forward in your life because you were not having the kind of growth and expansion that you wanted in a particular situation or in a particular connection. The connection can be related to, can be any kind of connection, any kind of bond. It can be related to you leaving your parents' house behind because you were not able to have that kind of growth and expansion, and it was like you hit the rock bottom or something in a situation, and you were like, okay, now I have to move forward because there's nothing happening in this situation, here only, here in this dynamic, so I should move forward. Okay, so you had to leave something or someone behind because you were not having the kind of growth and expansion that you wanted from that particular person or situation, and you literally hit the rock bottom in that situation, and you felt like, okay, even if it is painful, even if it is hurtful, but I have to leave this behind. Okay, currently Six of Swords, you are trying to move on towards calmer water. You are trying your best to find a peaceful solution to a problem that you are facing in your life. Let's clarify the Six of Swords here. We have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Temperance. Beautiful. Virgo, you're super, super open, super clear, super aligned on your path. You know that everything is going to change very, very slowly but surely. Right now, you are in the very beautiful healing kind of energy, right? You know there are certain things that are still unhealed, unresolved, but you are trying to heal them and resolve them one day at a time. You're not ignoring the fact that there are still few things or few situations in your life that are still bothering you. So you are pretty sure, pretty clear in your mind that you are staying very, very truthful and honest with yourself that there are certain things that you need to release and properly heal. You're keeping your heart open for the new experiences, new energies, new connections, new bonds. And the Temperance here is you're being extremely, extremely patient with yourself, with the whole process, and with the divine. So basically, you are making peace with yourself and you are moving forward, looking forward to have a beautiful future with this open, healed, and very patient kind of energies. You are not losing your temper, you are not in any kind of rush or hurry, you are not in any kind of anxious or depressive kind of energies. You are being in this open and healed kind of energies of let's move forward, let's remove this past baggages one day at a time, one by one, right? By the end of this month, we have the High Priestess. Let's clarify this. We have the Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So, something that you left behind in the recent past is maximum 4 to 5 months, is going to come back to you, and it's going to make like in energetically, it's going to open up the up in the air kind of energy, being in the struggling energy of not being able to let go of something or someone from your past. This is like because you're open to the healing portion, because you're open to receive whatever the universe is sending you, and you are going to be intuitively connected to yourself with a lot of depth and understanding. I do see you being in this energy of once more I have to fight for something. I just left something before, like without giving it a tough solid fight. So your energies are going to get awakened again regarding a situation that you left behind, that I should give it a last tough fight before giving up completely on a situation that is still close to your heart and soul, that is going to be still close to your heart and soul, that is going to be close to your heart and soul still at that time by the end of this year. So it's like your intuition telling you to resolve something or sort something out that you left behind that still holds a very important place in your heart, important place in your life. And you are going to be like, okay, even if you will not be able to figure out what you should do and how you should approach the situation, you are going to be intuitively guided to at least give it one more chance, one last shot, and then maybe give it up or give up on it permanently. It's like one more chance, one more shot, okay, before giving up on something or someone permanently. I'm not sure you are going to take the action or not, but these are the energies that are going to make you feel like, okay, I should do it. I don't see any kind of card of I don't see any card of action here, but I do see this energy of I should do something about it, and I should give it a last chance with all of my heart and soul, because you are going to be uh, so much in your head, you will not be able to figure out what you should do, but you are definitely going to feel like you should do something about it, right? Okay, current energies are super open, super aligned, patient. Then boom, this is a part of your healing, this is a part of your journey, don't take it otherwise, okay? And when we are on the healing journey, when we are open to receive, a lot of shit comes to us in like in 2x speed, 3x or 5x you can say, because when we are ready to receive and heal, the universe keeps on slapping us with a lot of lessons and blessings so that we can be at peace eventually. These are the tests that universe keeps on throwing on our faces. So one more time, let's see the guidance for you guys here, Virgo. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords, right? See, this piece of yours, this letting go of the past baggages of yours, definitely it's going to happen, but it's going to be very, very slow process. You can't make this stable start, or stable, you can say stable, safe, secure, long-term kind of brand new beginning in your life. You can't have that brand new beginning. The brand new beginning already started, but the results of your brand new beginning, the results of your healing, that is going to take time to come to fruition in the 3D world. You have to pass a lot of tests, you have to go through a lot of obstacles and challenges. Do not give up on your healing process, do not give up on your journey of letting go of the past baggages one day at a time. You know it's a slow process, you know it in your gut, you know it with all of your heart and soul. So something that is coming from your past back in your energies, even in your thoughts, is actually coming because it's unresolved, unhealed, and it's unsorted. Once you are going to sort it out, once you are going to be super clear of what you should do about it, you will be able to figure it out eventually, right? It's going to take some time. So don't be hard on yourself, don't try to fix everything. You have control issues, Virgo. A lot of Virgo people I have seen, they have control issues, and it's bad thing also and good as well. I am not going to judge it, label it good or bad. It is what it is. You want everything perfect and you want everything the way you want it. You have to be flexible, and you have to be patient, and you have to be kind to yourself. Hmm? So do not give up because the universe is going to throw tests your way. This is how the universe tests, like, okay, you are over a past situation, let me see. And if you are going to pass the test, I think that chapter is going to be over permanently. But if you are going to fail, you are going to get stuck in the loop again, a never ending loop, until you are going to get the proper lesson, until you will be able to detach, until you are going to pass the test. No matter how many attempts it's going to take, like 50 years, 100 years, 1 month, 1 day, I don't know. That's up to you. Okay, cool, honey. So thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.